Good evening and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. Tonight we are going for a beer that we could call ancient, maybe, from times of yore. It could just be that in namesake, you never know. And you can probably see the cap of the bottle I'm holding in my hand. If you didn't know already, it was Old Empire IPA from Marstons. Now, I know a lot of people give Marstons flack, but they make some pretty decent beer, let's be honest. I'm not one of those people who will stick their nose up in the air at anything that isn't craft. I appreciate beer for the flavour, and if it tastes good, I will drink it. If it doesn't, I won't, and it's as simple as that. And Marstons over the years have done me proud. They've put out some very good beer, and I don't recall trying this one, and I saw it today in Asda and I thought to myself, do you know what, I'm going to pick up a bottle and try it, because you never know. If I have tried it before, it'll probably ring some bells. If not, I've got something new and it's great, and it's something to stick on the channel anyway. What can I tell you about the beer? Well, it is an IPA and it weighs in at 5.7%, and it's around about the value ABV wise that you would expect for an old school IPA. And it says, where are we? Here we are on the back. A memorable and deceptively easy drinking IPA. This is an authentic recreation of the beer style created for and enjoyed throughout the empire. Goldings, Fuggles and American Cascade hops combined to give a crisp citrus hop aroma with a balanced bittersweet finish. Now, I like old school IPAs because they were the kind of beers that I was brought up with. My dad drank bitters and IPAs and amber ales of this ilk, and it will always hold, or beers of this style will always hold a place in my heart. So let's crack her open and enjoy, hopefully. So the pour, we expect it to be pale, and it is. It's not bottle conditioned, so we can pour with gusto. And there we have it. We have a typical gold, dark gold, clear as a bell beer with a fairly rapidly dissipating finger's worth of white head. Yeah, typical looking beer, you know, nothing out of the ordinary. As for the aromas, yeah, it's old school. You can smell the Fuggles, and yeah, it's just typical of the style. Goldings and Cascade as well, we say. I mean, it smells like an IPA, as an IPA should, an old school IPA, not your modern fruit bombs. No, old school, hoppy, stronger, slightly bitter IPAs. Now, see what she tastes like. Yeah, I could sit and drink that all day. Well, I say all day until I fell over. It's got that sweet biscuit malt in the background that's propped up by big hop flavours. It's lovely. It's lovely. It's a simple, wears its heart on its sleeve, no fuss IPA, and it's all the better for it. It's great to have the depth of flavour that you get here. It's not too deep that it's kind of leaves you lost in trying to figure out what's going on, but it's not so shallow that you're thinking, well, where's the rest of it? You've got that slightly bitter hop up front. It's not, mind you, that's not to say it's overly bitter, but it's just a bitter hop. The flavour overall is quite sweet, but then you get that ever so slight citrus edge, and it just complements it nicely. It works. It just works. Yeah, it's hard to say much about it because it's old school IPA. You know, everyone knows what it tastes like. Everyone knows it's slightly stronger tasting. You've got that hop profile that you expect. You've got a little bit of sweetness on the malt background, you know. Everyone knows. Everyone knows. But there's good IPA and there's bad IPA from big breweries. And Marstons, let's face it, are one of the bigger ones. And they make, or in terms of Old Empire IPA, they make a bloody good one. And yeah, I can't really fault it. It's good stuff. It's very good stuff. Now, let's get round to a bit of a score. What did I pay? Well, I paid £6 for 4 bottles. One of these and 3 different ones. So £1.50. £1.50 of your imperial credits of the realm. Yeah. Would I buy it again? Absolutely. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. It's good, tasty IPA. Sure, it's big brewery, but it's good. You know, it's got flavour, and it's a sensible price. A very sensible price for the flavour that you get. And at 5.7%, you know, you feel like you're drinking it, and that is nice. I like these beers that you can sit and drink, and after 2 or 3 you get a little bit of tingle going on, you know. I mean, I like an occasional sessionable beer. In the same vein, I like your big sort of 10, 12, 15% big hitters. But this is about the right point for me for an IPA of the old school variety. It just works. So, yes, I'd buy it again. Of course, I'd give it a 3. Would I go and rush out and buy it again? Yeah, I would. So I'm going to give it at least a 4. Could I improve it? I think I could. I think I'd give it punchier hop, slightly more bitter hops. I'd perhaps throw some Challenger in there, just to give it a bit more bitterness. I like them bitter, because that's the only thing I would change. I'd make it a little bit more bitter. Maybe throw some Challenger in, like I say, to do that. So I will give Old Empire IPA from Marston's Brewery down there in Burton upon Trent. It's not that far from here. I might have to go and do the tour. I would give it 4.25 out of 5 because it represents exceptionally good value for the flavour that you get. And like I say, £1.50. I think it's £1.80 otherwise in Asda. It's worth every penny. You know, I can't knock it. I cannot fault this here beer for the money that you pay. So, with that in mind, and me not being able to fault it, I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of this. I'm going to go and encode the video, maybe watch a few things on YouTube, listen to a bit of music, and thoroughly enjoy the rest of this beer. So ladies and gents, thank you for watching. I very much appreciate every single one of your likes, subs, comments, and anything else you might want to throw in my direction. If you want to throw me some free beer, hey, I won't say no, and I'll send you some in return. Thank you for watching. This has been Marston's Old Empire IPA. I've been Nick, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.